when Chief Scientist Samuel Lissard enticed Kate Carpenter to join him to do some very important biological research in the Arctic. She had no idea she would be fighting for her life at Station 2891 in Antarctica. Unbeknownst to the other scientists, researchers, and staff at the station, Lissard had developed a multi-genic virus that could, in theory, transform humans into superhuman versions of themselves with incredible strength, speed, and toughness. It was time to test the virus on human subjects, but knowing the risks, his client, the government, insisted on a remote location and secrecy. Not even his fellow residents of the station could know about the experiment, at least not until the subject's performance could be observed. To cover as many bases as possible, Lissard recruited scientists from a variety of backgrounds, blood types, builds, genders, and ethnicities. To avoid any suspicion, he brought some parasitic worms with him and injected them with the virus. They were the perfect introduction vehicle and would do all the work by finding a human host all on their own. He only had to preserve them until they reached the warmth of the station, then release them and wait. If the virus worked, the mutations would quickly follow, and it would be quite evident if successful. Just a few days after the arrival at the station and the release of the parasitic worms, strange incidents of sabotage began to occur. There were no noticeable physical mutations, but someone or something at the station wasn't what they appeared. Soon after the killing started, Lissard pulled Kate into the tool shed, and realizing what a grave mistake he had made, told her everything. Kate was livid. She almost killed Lissard herself in that moment, but he begged for mercy and told her that he could show her how to test the others for the virus using simple materials. For her own sake and that of the other innocents at the station, she decided to spare him and learn how to administer the test and what reaction to look for. Armed with this information, she turned to leave the lab. As she did, Lissard spoke. "I'm sorry, Kate." She turned back and opened her mouth to speak, but when she saw Lissard raising the old revolver to his head, she instead just turned around to leave the room and focus on her new task: survival. Kate Carpenter absolutely loved science. From a very young age, she had dreamed of walking alongside dinosaurs, traveling on a spaceship to planets unknown, or joining a deep-sea exploration to find creatures never seen by human eyes. Her dreams never faltered, and after she graduated with honors from a major university, she began her career as a biologist. Kate loved field work and was always jumping at the chance to get out there and see, or rather research, the world. She had no idea how much that love would put her life at risk, and in ways she could never imagine. As I said, I'm playing with Kate. She seems pretty strong. You have to save 6 victims to get to the final ability. Two of which give you guard cards. One is you recover 2 hearts, move a space, take retaliate, and then 1 heart. And then the final ability is pretty good. It looks like your maximum health is now 7. Immediately recover all health. While at full health, you roll +1 die for horror rolls. So this seems pretty strong to me. It seems like she might even be overpowered. But then again, it's a fairly hard game. Although I've won all the 4 games I've played so far in Series 2. I came up with clear the grounds for the setup, and what you do is, first off, there's 3 exposed victims that you have to test to win this. So all the other people are standard victims, humans, and they're human. But there's 3 people that have been exposed to this this virus that exists in this parasitic worm. And they are being represented by the rubber rings here. The red, yellow, and blue. And after you set up your setup, you then choose 3 random victims to become those exposed ones. There's 12 of them, so I rolled a d12 3 times to come up with those particular victims as the ones. What do you call it? Ski dozer, I think, or something. It's like the bulldozer for snow. That gets placed either in this location next to the commander's hut or this location next to the tool shed. I rolled a die for that. It came up as tool shed. When you set this up, each location also has a test kit. So when you do your first search in any search location, you take whatever the results tell you, and if you like, you'd also grab the test kit. And I don't know why you wouldn't, so you would also grab the test kit that's in that location. And there's 3 test kits, 3 exposed victims. If you're in the same location as one of the exposed victims and you have a test kit, you can use it for free. It doesn't even cost any time. Or you don't need a test kit. You can, if you're in the lab with them, so you can get one to follow you into the lab. You can test them right away without a test kit. And you draw from the test results deck. There's 3 cards in the test results. 1 is assimilated, 2 are human. So the first person you test only has a 33% chance of being the organism. If he does not turn out to be the organism, then that card is discarded. You know, if you get a human result, that card is discarded. So now there's 1 assimilated and 1 human. So the second person you test would have a 50% chance. If it comes up the 1 assimilated card, you put it back in the deck. So there's always a chance of the next victim being assimilated. So you could end up with all 3, although that's highly unlikely. So ultimately, you know, there's multiple killers. I don't know how this is exactly going to work. I guess I'll find out when I pull the terror cards. But I do know that you have to do each organism will have its own instructions and its own health, and you do them left to right on the board. You expose them right to left, and they do their actions left to right. The horde track starts at 5, which is unusual. Usually it's 4. So it's way up there. And to save victims, there's only 1 exit space, and it has a helicopter. They have to be saved by the helicopter. And you can put 3 people at most on the helicopter. So once you do that, those people board the helicopter, and for free, this thing goes here on the track. Is this right? Arctic Station, yeah. Goes here, you put the victims here, hopefully all 3, and then you can play the fly faster. Anytime you get a helicopter logo, you can move it up another 1. So if you play that card and you get 2, put it over here, play that card, you get 2, you can move it 2 spaces. And when you get up the Arctic Airport, those victims are saved, and then it heads back. When it hits here, the Arctic Station, it's there for free, and you can put it back there for free. Or you don't get there for free. You get to this location, and then from that location, that one's a free thing. That's basically the same thing, except it's now up in the air. And once you've done that and you got victims there that you're trying to save, you can't put more. Like say you only did 2, and now there's another guy. Well, too bad, it's already taken off. From reading the instructions, I guess terror cards or event cards can also have these helicopter icons, so I can also move it that way. You start off in this location, you already get a 2-way radio, and you get 4 uses of it, and it says use to move a victim 1 space at the cost of 1 time. May not be used on the same victim more than once in a single turn. So I'm thinking I'm going to use that right away 3 times. Because there's another element to this particular location, which is frostbite. Nobody has frostbite yet, but if a frostbite icon comes up and from the terror deck or maybe the event deck or whatever, anybody who's outside, I believe it works. I'll check the instructions when it comes up. I think everybody who's outside, and that includes the commander's hut and the tool shed, anybody who's not in the main building gets frostbite. And the first time they get frostbite, they just get the token. Second time they get it, if you get the frostbite token, if you get the frostbite icon on a card, anybody who has a frostbite token gets 1 damage. So if it's a victim, that means death. If it's you, you get 1 damage. If it's the organism, well, the organism gets 1 damage. Now, so there's some interesting things going on here. So as I said, I'll probably use the radio right away because there's 3 victims right here, 1 space away from the helicopter. So I'm thinking of using that to move them out of there before they end up getting frostbite. They'll be on their way. That leaves an exposed victim outside and another one, which might work out for me. Kind of brutal of me to do this, but if they get frostbite and they die from the frostbite, they get tested immediately. So that's a way to test them or find out if they're an assimilated organism without having to take them to the lab or use a test kit. Because they can't be killed, they can't be targeted by the organism, they can't be saved. Some other rules with that. I guess I should read those. They can't be targeted, they can't be saved. They may not be replaced with special victims. They always panic during the panic phase. But if killed by a game effect, like a location terror card, event, or other effect, and that would be frostbite, draw a test results card and apply the effects. So it's a way to test them. So, if they stay outside and they get frostbite, so be it. I guess I may not even care so much about trying to save them. I guess that was their own stupid decision to be in the wrong place, maybe. I don't know. And then they're going to be outside getting frostbite. Well, hey. Shit happens. Supply closet has roller skates. Zoom zoom, it says for the flavor text. When resolving movement, do not count hallways as spaces. Yeah, that's interesting. The main room has these long hallways, so you can get from here, you can go to here and all the way over to here, and then here's another hallway. Anyway, what does it say about it? When resolving movement, do not count hallways as spaces. Move 1 fewer space when starting your movement outdoors. Minimum 1. So I guess you always have it on. This item is not considered in your backpack, but the card may be kept there. So I guess what it's saying is you always have it on. I guess it hurts you, though, when you're outside. When you're outside, you move 1 space less. When you're inside, you can just go straight from, say, the lab right to that guy in 1 space. You don't have to count the hall. That kind of sucks, though, about the outdoor thing. I guess you just have to throw away the card. Unless you really want it and you're going to be needing it in the future. You just throw away the card when you're going to go outside. I would think you could do that. Discard it. Anyway, what else we got? We got the old revolver in the tool shed. Tool shed being right down here by the ski dozer. And I'm sure everybody's played Final Goal or is familiar with the old revolver. Does 1 damage. The old revolver may only modify the weak attack action card. So it's a weapon, not a particularly great weapon. Has a range of 1. Not 0 to 1, but specifically 1 there. And in the commander's hut down here, you have a dog. So that's pretty cool, just like the thing. Thule, the Alaskan Malamute. Rough. No, it says grr, grr, grr. When an enemy enters your space, deal 1 damage to it. The next time you take damage, ignore it and discard this card instead. That kills the poor doggy. This ally is not considered in your backpack, but the card may be kept there. That seems a common element so far of items in this. So, as I said, I'm going to use this 2-way radio. You get 4 uses out of it. I'm going to use it 3 times just right away. Boom. And I'm going to move these guys over to the helicopter. And the helicopter, this is a free thing that happens. It takes off. Right now it's just kind of circling the base, though. It can't re-land, though. Has to take him down. And there's 3 victims that hopefully will get saved. They won't get frostbite now, at least. And we can get those at the Arctic airport in 2 moves of the helicopter. Which I can't do anything with right now because I don't even have the helicopter card. I only have the free cards. And that, I believe, cost me time. Used to move a victim one space at the cost of 1 time. So this 6 now is at 3. Should I play distract or focus here? I mean, I could just throw away cards so I can get... What do I want to do the next turn? I am over here. I start over here in the radio room. The killer on the setup is ignored. In other locations, that's where you have the... That's where the lab is designated. Where the killer is supposed to be. Right now, there's nothing there. If you were playing a different killer, then you would put the killer there. So maybe I should throw away some cards to gain some time back. I definitely want to do the fly faster. I want to be able to buy that. That only costs 1 time though, so that's pretty good. Definitely got to get... I want to get a test kit or get this guy down to the lab. I mean, I could. It would be easier just to bring him to the lab. These 2 guys may end up dying if they're outside. So, but I may want to get a search. I'm not in any research. Probably get a distraction. I want to bring that down. So, distraction costs 3. So, I at least want to throw away 1 card. Alright, so I'm going to focus. It's my first thing here. Or, hold on. I got to throw away 2 cards. Gotta throw away 2 cards. Throw away the weak attack and the short rest. And that will lose... Oh, I didn't think about this. This loses me another time. I should have thought about that. And then I wanted to throw away a card so I could buy something else. So I'd have to throw away 2... If I throw away just another card... I get 2 time instead of losing a time. I'll be up to 5. Well, maybe I should throw away 2 cards and get 2 successes. Weak attack, short rest. Throw away that focus. I need the focus. I got 2 walks and a focus. If I throw away the 2 walks, I'm not going to be moving. Unless I can afford a sprint, which I won't be able to. Well, let me see. This will go up 2. Let's go up to 5. This will go down 1. Yep. That leaves me... I wanted to get the fly faster. I wanted to get the distraction. That's 4. Yeah, I won't be able to sprint. Oh, I wanted that focus. Well... Screw it. Throwing away a walk and a focus. Taking the distraction. Taking the fly faster. And I'm taking a close call. Just go over here. This goes up here. And now it is the organism's turn. I don't know how this works. With there's no killers on board yet. So what's the terror card gonna do? Oh, I forgot to pull an event card at the beginning of the game. Sometimes I always forget to do that. I hope it doesn't screw up what I had already done. Someone pulled the fire alarm. This is not a drill. You and all victims in the main building panic. You may spend 2 time to keep yourself from panicking. Well, I don't know where I should be, so whatever, I'll let myself panic. I would have done that anyway. Alright, so I'm going to do myself first. I panic 1, so I panic over here. I go into the lab. Right? Yeah, okay. So the white guy that was below me, he goes to 2. He goes to the hallway. Let's look at the yellow guy in the kitchen. He gets a 3. He stays where he is. The red and green guy in the rec room. 2 and a 4. One guy stays there. One guy moves in. Let's go to the blue guy. Blue guy gets a 2. He goes in the hallway. Then we got the exposed victim. What does he do? This is going to be interesting. Exposed guy, he's red. He gets a 1. Ah, he moves out in the hallway. Wow, so that really helped me out. I can now, it's now even easier just to go out there, grab them, test them in the lab. I only have that one walk card though. Anyway, that's, I should have done the beginning of the game. I did not, but it really wouldn't have changed anything. So now, I don't know what happens now with the tarot card. There's no killers on the board. I don't know how that works. We'll be dead by morning. Choose one. 2 horror. The torch track goes up by 2, or the bloodlust goes up by 1. Then you choose one. Panic all victims or panic yourself. Then the killer moves towards me or victim, and obviously there's no killer. So I guess you just ignore that. I mean, the instructions actually did not say what to do when you get targeting like that and there's no killers on board. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna have to go with you ignore that instruction. And there's a little temperature thing on the bottom. I don't think that's the, I thought the frostbite was like more of a snow thing. Let me look here. Nope, that is it. That is the frostbite icon. Frostbite icon means you, each victim, and each enemy in an outdoor space gain a frostbite token. Alright. Alright, well, let's do this. I gotta choose one. Torch track goes up by 2 or bloodlust goes up by... I'm putting the bloodlust up. I'm all about leaving that horror track down. Choose one. Panic all victims or panic yourself. Interesting. Panic all victims. Well, it's not... most likely the red guy's going to move away from me. You know, 1 in 6 chance, that's better. And... you only have a 1 in 6 chance I make it better for myself. But I have a good 50% chance of staying in the room and not making it worse. So I'm going to panic myself. 5, I moved. Damn, not what I wanted. Oh, actually that's worked out. I didn't even think about that. It's even better. I moved out into the hallway. Luck is on my side right now. The killer moves. But there's no killer, so I guess I ignore that. But frostbite happens. So these guys now all have frostbite. How am I going to represent that? What those rubber ones? Oh, I was going to use these. Yeah, I'll use these. This was my plan, so I'll use these skulls as frostbite. These guys all got frostbite now. So if another frostbite token comes up and they're still outside, and that includes the hut and the tool shed, they will die. Final thing is we got the helicopter icon. So the helicopter goes up. He's up in the air now. All right. This is interesting. Things kind of worked out for me so far in this game. Do the fly faster. I'll be saving 3 people. I can take a bunch of god cards, move to space, take retaliate. There's no health. None of my health has gone down yet. Does anything that can help me with this? Just nope. The horde track, nothing. So let us. Should I do the fly faster or the distraction or the walk? Even if I do well on the distraction, it's not going to put me into 3 dice yet. But I'll do it anyway. Do it first anyway. Alright, I get 1 success on that distraction. Time goes up by 1. This goes down to 3. Leaves me with 3 cards. Gonna do the fly faster. And if this goes well, I can move 1 space. And I don't even need the walk. So maybe I should have kept that focus. Alright, we get 1 success. I'm getting really lucky in this game. Usually I'm not. Usually the dice doesn't give me successes until like the 4th horror roll. Alright, what did I get? I got 1 success. That moves time down to 6. Moves the Arctic airport up to there. That means three guys get saved. Definitely want to move 1 space. Take guard. I don't need the health. I can take 2 guards. I can take a retaliate. Should I take that retaliate? Just in case? I'm going to be moving down, testing the red guy. Yeah, I may need that. Take retaliate, take guard. Because I'm going to be testing somebody here. Because I'm going to be taking the red guy with that extra space I got into there. So I got to retaliate with the guard. And now, because of that one, I'm going to move 1 space, and I'm going to take the exposed victim with me. Should I take the blue guy? I can take him with me. Does that do anything for me? No, that does nothing for me. To get him saved, he'd have to go around anyway, so not doing that. And now to test somebody, it doesn't cost any time. Doesn't cost any time. I don't have to play a card. Just gotta test. So I'm in the lab. I don't need a test kit. Test result is what? Is he assimilated? He is. Oh my God! First guy is like a 1 in 3 chance. Of course that happened. He's assimilated. I'm glad I got that retaliate card. Reveal the mutated organism and apply the bloodlust effects from the bottom to the current bloodlust level. Shuffle this back into the test results deck. So here we go. This is the actually this gets shuffled back in. Keep going with that here. What do we get? We get that guy. I don't know what you would call them. I don't know if they have official names. I don't know. In any case, take this guy, put him here. This is him. He has a health of 5, and you apply the bloodlust of 1. So I got to do this killer panics. And she was going to panic anyway as a regular. Or no, he wasn't. Does he? Yeah, he would have panicked anyway. All exposed victims panic during the panic phase. But he won't be. He's not an exposed victim anymore. He is now a killer. So he has a health of 5. He gets a final health token. And he gets 4 regular health. He panics, so he's not going to attack me. Well, I guess I don't need that retaliate card, at least not right away. Alright, because let's see, well, I already put it away, I can't find out. He panics to 5, so he panics out into the hallway. So yeah, this guy's not going to attack me right away unless the terror card says to. He's going to panic. First thing he does is panic. That's the only thing he does. Until the terror card tells us what to do. Yeah. So we still have, we got these 2. We still have a walk and a close call. So the only thing I can do is a walk. Or I should say I'm just going to walk. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll get really lucky. Nope. I got to discard 2 cards. I do have a close call, but just discard 2 cards. That'll allow me to take off 1 time. I'm down to 5. And then I can move into the space. Although remember, he's going to panic. He's going to go somewhere else. So now that leaves me with only one card. So I'm going to end this turn, get a bunch of these back. Focus, weak attack, short rest, focus, walk. And I have 5 time to buy stuff. Did I panic them in the last? I didn't, did I? I've only pulled 1 terror card. Yeah, these, pulled a terror card. These all should have panicked. I forgot. They always panic, so even though nobody died, these 3 victims should have panicked in the panic phase. So we'll do the yellow guy first here. 5. All right, up, he goes inside. All right, so now we got, let's do the green guy over here. I have to keep this separate since one of these is the exposed victims. He's going to go in the commander's hut. The blue exposed victim is going to go also in the commander's hut. So that's still outside. If another frostbite icon comes up, that guy will have to be tested. This guy's now inside. So he was smart. He got out of the frostbite world. So that would have happened. Then it would have been my turn. All right, so I got 5 time to buy stuff. Can buy another distraction. That would be perhaps a good thing to get. But I also maybe should go over here, get a test kit to test this yellow guy out. That might be good. I got 1 walk. So if I get a search, that's 2. Got to retaliate in case something bad happens. So maybe I should get this distraction. All right. Close call. Guard. Walk. Whoops. Right there. Fly faster. Distraction. Okay, this goes back to 6. All right, so first we do what he would do. His killer item is this killer panics. So that's all he does for a standard. He's going to go to 3. Where's 3? He's going to go into the lab. All right, that's fine by me. No one's in the lab. Now we're going to see what happens. Pull a terror card. It could be anywhere or anyone. There are no exposed victims in play. Discard it. There are. Roll a die for each normal victim. If a 1 is rolled, it trades spaces with the farthest exposed victim. You can lay a victim on its side to designate that it has been rolled. And then the killer moves and attacks. Killer moves 2 spaces, attacks 1. So he'll move into my hallway and kill the blue guy. Let's see. So I gotta roll for roll die for each normal victim. Well, let's roll for this blue guy first. Find out if he's gonna die or not. 5. Well, 1 is rolled. Trade spaces. All right, so he stays there. He's about to get killed. All right, green and white. See if one of them. No, neither of them. We got the red guy in the rec room. All right, we got the yellow guy in the kitchen. Oh, yellow guy in the kitchen. All right, so what happens? One's roll trade spaces with the farthest exposed victim. Well, that's going to be the yellow exposed victim. So yellow's going to trade with yellow. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yep. 1. Well, maybe not. Look, it's 1, 2, 3. It's also 1, 2, 3. So they're actually the same distance apart. Believe it or not. So there's no I normally go by thematics. There's not really a thematic thing for this. It's just we were confused as to which one it was. I mean, I could say the yellows would be confusing, not knowing who that is, but colors actually mean nothing. I just put them there so that I can better explain what victim I'm talking about. So I'm going to say 1 through 3 is yellow, 4 through 6 is blue. All right, blue. Had I not even noticed that, I would have done a different thing. So the exposed victim is now in the kitchen, which does not help us. That actually kind of sucks, because now they won't be nailed by frostbite. But if he's a human, you know, good for him. He saved himself. So I still have to check for this last green guy. Oh, and when somebody moves inside, actually, when they move indoors, they lose the frostbite. So, is that only during the upkeep phase? During each upkeep phase, discard all frostbite tokens for anyone indoors. Well, I think the yellow guy went through an upkeep phase while he was indoors, and I didn't realize it. I think. So he still got his frostbite, because he hasn't hit an upkeep. All right, so now we're testing the green guy. Green guy's got a 6, so he stays where he is. And now the killer moves and attacks. He moves 2 spaces. In this case, he'll move 1 space, and he kills, so he's going to kill the blue guy. Bloodlust is going to go up. And we get this killer panics. So he's going to move out. He's going to go to 5. Going to go back into the lab. What do you know? And that is the end of that card. That is the end of the terror phase. Alright, gotta remember this. Now we're at the panic phase. So the exposed victims panic. Let's do the yellow guy. Yellow exposed victim panics 6. He goes back outside. Got rid of his frostbite token, but he moves back there. Then we got the blue guy in the kitchen. 6. 4 through 6. He moves out into the hallway. And there's nobody in the organism spot, so nobody to panic there. Then we have the upkeep phase, where this guy is going to lose his frostbite. This guy still has it because he's outside. And he doesn't take damage until we actually pull a frostbite icon from a card. Okay. Trying to, learn the rules for the new one here. Now, it is now a new turn, my turn. And I bought a distraction. And I believe I have a focus. I do. So let's bring this horror track down. Alright, I'm just spacing off there. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's not good. I'm going to throw away my 2 focuses. Short rest and weak attack. Throw all these cards away and give myself 2 successes. That'll give me 2 time. And that'll move this down to green. That leaves me with only 3 cards. So all I can do right now, if I want to do anything, is walk. So I'm going to do that. Although, what happens if I have to throw away cards? It's going to suck. Maybe I should hold off. What do I got here? I got 8 time. I can buy a ton of cards. I'm only getting walk back. Alright, let's get the fly faster. The sprint, that's 3. Three, 4, 5. I'm getting this walk back for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I still got 2 more cards. I mean, yeah, 2 more cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should I get the improvise? Try and do a bunch of stuff? I'm in 3. Yep, I want to go for the improvise. Improvise you really want to do when you have 3 dice because you need 2 successes. Alright, is that the end of that? That is. Let's put some cards back. Focus, focus, short rest, weak attack, and distraction. Alright, putting the cards back. This goes back down to 6. I'm in green. The killer panics. He's in the lab right now. Three. So he stays in the lab. Nothing happening there. And then we pull a terror card. We get survive at all costs. If there's no mutated organism in play, the bloodlust goes up. There is. So he's going to target victim or final brawl, move, and attack. And the closest is me, which is usually not the case. That's fine. I have a retaliate card. He's going to move into there. He's going to attack. Although I didn't really want to throw away too many cards, so hopefully this goes well. He only attacks at a strength of 2. I only need 1 success. Let's find out how this goes. I roll 3 dice. Oh man! I am rolling good this game. Look at that. Too bad it wasn't a card that gives you that has 3 successes. Maxes out at 2. I ignore all damage from the attack, and I do 2 damage to him. Take that off. He has now 3 health. Wow. Can't believe I'm getting super lucky in this game. Alright, if a victim was killed, no. Draw and resolve the next terror card. Wow, that's brutal. If a victim was killed, draw and resolve the next terror card. That is a brutal card. Usually that's what would happen. Does not happen this time. We have the panic phase. So the exposed victims panic. The blue and the yellow exposed victim. This is for the yellow. 2. Ah, he moves into the tool shed. He's moving far away. Come on, guy. And now we got the blue. Blue goes to 1. Where's that? Does he stay here? Oh, blue guy goes outside too. And nobody has frostbite, so that doesn't matter. Anybody move or pan? No. Okay, so I think that's it. First thing I'm going to do is improvise. See if I can get 2 successes. Oh, I don't. You really want 2 successes with that improvise. Alright, so what do I want? Good. Alright, sprint. I'm going to play sprint because I want a lot of success with that. I want a lot of success with this sprint. So I'm going to roll 3 dice. Any 3s and 4s are successes because of that improvise, which only works for this 1 roll. So I got 2 successes because of that. I lose 1 time and I move up to 3 spaces. All right. So we're going to go here. We're going to have them follow me for 2. Well, guys, you're going to have to hang out and hopefully not get frostbite because I'm going to go in here and search. I want a test kit. What? Oh my God, look at this. 3 1s. 3 freaking 1s. All right. Well, I will play a close call and lose 2 time. You're kidding me. All right. Well, this time I got 2 successes. All right. I lose 1 time. Take top 2 items, or not take top 2 items, but look at them and take one of them. So I can take the Malamute. I'm probably going to take the dog. Otherwise, I can take a crucifix. I can choose one of these. Discard to ignore any horror level increase or to end an enemy's movement when they're in adjacent space. I have not had a dog yet in Final Girl, so I'm thinking of going with this just for that reason. When an enemy enters your space, deal a damage to it. Next time you take damage, ignore it and discard this card instead. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the dog with me. Although that means the dog might end up dying, which would make me sad. I gotta fly faster. We gotta work on getting the helicopter back. I gotta throw away 2 cards. If I don't throw away 2 cards, I can just go with losing a time. Or I can throw away 2 cards and have the helicopter come in. I can lose 2 time and resolve this card again. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before on one of these. If I don't discard anything, I could take this last one. You lose 2 time and you resolve the card again, which means I'll be losing 3 time. Which means I should probably just throw away 2 cards, lose 1 time and move the helicopter. I do have a close call I could play. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do close call and walk for the 1 success. God, that's going to leave. I'm going to have nothing for the next turn. Well, this is down to 1. Then I'm going to move 1 space. So time went down by 1, and we moved the helicopter. And this is going to suck because I have 1 card, a walk card, and I have 1 time. And I don't have any cards that are worth 1 time. So I could sell the walk card and get something worth 2, which would make sense because a sprint card is better than a walk. So I'm at least going to do that. Alright, so now I'm going to buy... sprint card. Alright. Then I'm going to get these back. Walk, fly faster, 2 close calls. Walk, search, sprint, improvise, retaliate. Then I have all these. I have now sprint, focus, short rest, and weak attack. This goes back to 6. His turn. Killer's turn. Killer is going to panic. Killer panics to 6. He goes into here. Alright, now we draw a tarot card. It must be you. It must be you. If there are no victims on the board, there are. If there are any victims in your space, there are 2 victims in my space. If there are any victims in your space, take a damage per victim. You may defend. Oh man. It's like all the paranoia. Everybody's accusing everybody, so people are attacking each other, and I don't have any way to defend. Damn it. No, I don't have any way to defend. There's 2 victims. I'm going to take 2 damage. Oh, that hurts. In each space with at least 2 victims, and at least 1 is a normal victim, 1 normal victim is killed. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's 2 victims. 1 from the shed and 1 from the outside area. That sucks. Oh, I was gonna save some of those guys too. Save the frostbite guy. There's another guy. There's a guy there. I can only save 2. Damn. Alright, well, this goes up. And because of that going up, the killer is now going to attack. He's going to target a victim and attack. So he targets the closest victim, which would be this guy, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Or these 2 guys as well. Actually, there's 2 of them, so he would go that way. Although, does that count? Do exposed victims count as to being a more populated area that they would move to? I don't think the instructions are going to tell me here. It says they're never targeted or killed, but do they count as a more populated area to go to? Of course, yep, it doesn't say. Doesn't say. Thematically, it would make sense for them to go to a less populated area. So thematically, I'm going to go with that, where he's going to move to the red then. Although I'm not sure if that's the way I'm supposed to be playing it. You know, because the organism wants to assimilate people and not have people know. Although in this case, he won't be doing that. He'll just be killing somebody. I'm making it thematic to the movie, not to this particular game, I guess. But in any case, he moves at speed of 2. Oh, you know, it doesn't even matter. What am I doing? It doesn't even matter, because it's like he targets a victim and it attacks. He doesn't move. Not yet. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have even worried about it. So now we go up to the next bloodlust level, and it's this killer panics. And now he attacks it too. So where does the killer panic to? Panics to 1. He goes back out to the hallway. Alright, so now what happens? Alright, so we were doing that one. Now we're at the final stage where he moves towards the victim. So as I said, I'm going to move him to the red guy. He doesn't kill the red guy, but he's in the room with him. And killing people die during this turn, so that red guy will panic. I'm not sure if that's the way I'm supposed to be playing it though. Here's the red guy. We're at the panic phase. And I'm going to do the red guy. He panics 4, so yeah, he gets out of there. He runs out of there to the hallway. He manages to escape the organism for now. And the 2 exposed victims are now going to panic, because they always panic during the panic phase. This is the yellow. Yellow goes to 6, meaning he stays there. And then we get the blue one. Blue one is 2. So the blue one panics over to here. And you know, when I was searching stuff, one of the big reasons I wanted to search was I needed a test kit. I forgot to grab the test kit. I'm an idiot. Should have grabbed that. Because you get the test kit along with whatever you get for the normal search. It doesn't even take the place of it, which is good. Alright, upkeep phase. That would be where frostbite would come into play. Nobody has it though. And then, you know, no frost. Nobody went inside. That would have it, so it wouldn't matter. I have sprint, focus, short rest, and weak attack. Ooh, the copter is not yet ready to save anybody. Let us sprint. I'm rolling 3 dice. Boom. 2 successes. 2 successes. Lose a time and move 3 spaces. Oh, son of a bitch. I need to use that 2-way. I gotta remember to use that 2-way radio. I should have used the 2-way radio before I did the sprint. Because I could have moved the red guy down to the white guy area. And then just move through there. Towards the helipad. I'm not, keep forgetting about that. That would have been the way to go. 1, 2. Yes. All right, I would move out. This is one space. One space. Then I could, thinking about theoretical, what we can move up to here too. I can leave the guy with a frostbite to try and. Well, I could just take. He should probably get out of there. 2 and go back to here. 3. I'm gonna take my chances and go with this. What I just did here. I have a weak attack, short rest, and 2 focuses. I need to fly faster. Should I focus just to make sure? Yeah, I'm gonna focus just to be on the safe side here. Keep that horror track down. 1 success. So I can throw away 2 cards. I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna go to 4. This goes down. I want this fly faster. We need this helicopter. That leaves me with 3. Oh, I'm gonna be getting these back. That leaves me with 3 time to buy something. You get a sprint and a close call. Focus and sprint. And this goes back up to 6. The killer is gonna panic. Okay, 5. Okay, so he goes out. Killer panics out to the hallway. And pulls a tarot card. Is that where we are at? Right, I bought cards. Okay. Here we go. It's not safe here. Each victim that is adjacent to a... Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted. It's not safe in here. Each victim that is adjacent to a hallway moves into the hallway. Yeah. They all move... It's not safe here, so they all run into the hallway with the victim. I mean, with the organism. That's always good. Panic 1 victim from each search space. So that's the exposed victim in the tool shed. 3. Does he move out? He moves out, so he's now over here. Horde track goes up by 2. Oh, and frostbite hits. Frostbite hits. Okay. Actually, what? These 2 guys get frostbite. Does that mean that guy? Because you lose frostbite in the upkeep phase, and we just panicked him inside, so he's... Technically, according to the rules, that guy who's now inside will die. Is that... I mean, it doesn't seem right, but... frostbite icon means you, each victim, and each enemy in an outdoor space gains a frostbite token. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a frostbite token. What am I doing? I got frostbite. Ooh. Or lose 1 health if they already have frostbite. During each upkeep phase, discard all frostbite tokens for anyone indoors. So yeah, it's only during upkeep. So this guy's dead, even though he made it inside. Boom. Now this goes up, and we have to pull an event. All right. Comms specialist. We need a bird on some. Oh, bird being helicopter. Comms specialist. We need a bird on site. Over. The victim closest to, but not in, the radio room is now the comms specialist. All right. Well, that would be either the red or white guy. Doesn't really matter which. The blue guy is now the comms specialist. If the comms specialist is in the radio room. Once per action phase, you may roll a die. On a roll of 5 or 6, you may move the helicopter one space. If the comm specialist is killed, discard 2 action cards of your choice. Comm specialist leaves play, discard this card. He's just gonna die, man. Alright, so now the last thing that happens is the helicopter moves 1. He's at the Arctic station now. So for free, we're gonna move him over to here. Alright. Done with that. Now we have the panic phase. Did anybody die? Yeah, that green guy died. But the green guy died of frostbite, but I guess that counts. That means, those guys... So everybody panics. The exposed victims always panic. And these guys are going to panic because they're in a space with the organism and the, you know... Somebody died this turn, even though it was a frostbite. So, let's do the yellow guy. Yellow guy gets a 6. He moves inside. Blue exposed victim with frostbite. He gets a 5. He moves over to here with me. Alright, so the comm specialist, what's he gonna do? 5. He moves over into this hallway. And finally, the red guy. 6. He goes into the rec room? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he goes in the rec room, and so did the I saw the wrong 5. Wait a minute. So he goes into here. Comm specialist goes into here. I got a 6. He goes into there. Okay. That's what it is. Alright. That was the panic phase. Upkeep phase means this guy loses his frostbite. And it's now my turn. I can test the blue guy. It doesn't cost me any time. I don't have to play an action card. I can test him. But if we get another frostbite icon, he dies anyway. He dies anyway. You know, either becoming an organism or just getting killed. You know, I'm going to test him. I'll test him. That means I have to use my test kit. Is there any rolling that goes on with this? Should I focus first? No. Nope. So I'm going to discard this card, my test kit. And we're going to find out if that blue guy is a victim or a human. Keep shuffling again. Now, what is he? A similar... Jesus. There's a 1 out of 3 chance, and we got it the first time, and another 1 out of 3 chance, and we got it the second time. Jesus. So I'm rolling well in this game, but not doing so well on these test result cards. Reveal the mutated organism and apply the bloodlust effects from the bottom of the current bloodlust level. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's this big open mouth guy. It's this guy here. Oh man, he's 7 health. His killer action is he gains a health. Huh. Alright, give him final health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to heal. This gets shuffled back in, so I have 1 more exposed victim, and they have a 33% chance as well. So what does that mean for this guy? Let me check to make sure. Okay, so yeah, he's gone. Bloodlust level does not go up. But this guy's coming into play. This big open mouth thing he's got going on. And he's in my space, too. He's in my space. I got frostbite. Hey, he still has frostbite, right? Yeah, he still has frostbite. Shouldn't have taken that away. Because enemies can have frostbite as well. And as a exposed victim, he had it. He moves towards a victim. He moves at the speed of 1. So he's going to move to here. It's the speed of 1. Reach the next one. He now has... Okay, so that was that one. Now we're up to here. He moves at the speed of 2 towards a victim. So he's either going to go to the comms specialist or the rec room guy, the guy in the rec room. Thematically, I don't know. Could be either. So I'm going to roll die. 1 through 3 is the comms specialist, the white guy. 4 through 6 is the red guy in the rec room. Ooh, he goes to the comms specialist. Not what I wanted. Alright, so next bloodlust and event is pulled. What's up, Doc? Let me see if I can fix you up. Oh, hopefully this will be something good. Choose a victim. Ah, it's a special victims card. Choose a victim. We only have one option there. That victim is now the doctor. It makes sense, the red guy. You know, like Red Cross kind of thing. He's now the doctor. If you are in the same room as the doctor during the upkeep phase, heal 2 hearts. If the doctor is killed, +1 on the bloodlust. Alright, event card. So now we move up to here. Aha, the horror track goes up. Boom. Ah, never liked that. And now he recovers a heart, but he's already maxed out. That's not gonna do nothing. And I think that's where the bloodlust is now. Okay. So now where are we? I don't even remember what triggered all this nonsense. Oh yeah, I tested him as my first action. Well, that didn't go well. This is my turn, and ay. Only people we can save now is the comms guy and the doctor. I'm gonna sprint first. Actually, I'll use that focus. I get 1 success. And I'll just take the 1 success. Move this down to 5. Move up to 2 spaces. So we're gonna go up to here. The killer. Alright. What do we got? I got 2 walks. Let's do that. 2 walks. Oh, I gotta throw away 2 cards. I do have a close call. I'm gonna throw away short rest and fly faster. That will allow me to move a space. I'd love to try and get that doctor. Be in the space with the doctor so I could heal 2. But I want to get this yellow guy tested. Alright, so that's 1. I was there. There from the sprint. Now I do have a walk I could play. Which I will do that. Alright, I get 1 success. Could throw away 2 cards. Get 2 successes. He's gonna panic though. He's not gonna stick with me. Yeah. Alright, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna take that 1 walk. 3. I'm gonna move it in the supply closet. I got 3 cards. A search is 2. Let me get back another focus. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep what I have. Could throw away the weak attack. What would I have? I have 3, so I'm gonna buy a search. I need cards. I need cards to be able to throw away. I'm gonna take that. Close call and a search. And then I get this focus. Walk, short rest, fly faster, walk, sprint. Oh, wait a minute, I got this, I got the 2-way radio. I gotta remember that. Got the 2-way radio. I should have used it. Alright, well, this is going back to 6. Killer turn. So now we do them left to right. This guy gets a health back, but he's full health. This guy panics. So the guy in the hallway panics, the organism. 3. He goes into the kitchen. Pull a terror card. Oh, it's a minor dark power. Extra legs. The mutated organism closest to you gets this power. 1. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think they're both the same. 1, 2, yeah, they're both 3 away. It's somebody just grew extra legs. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense for this guy. He's like Mr. Legs guy. He's on all 4s, so I'm going to give it to him because he makes the most sense to have it. That he would be moving fast. This gets 2 hearts. That is the terror phase. Now we're on to the panic phase. The exposed victim always panics. 2. He moves into the hallway. And I maybe not even need that test kit. Could have moved him into the lab with me. Did anybody die in this phase? Pretty sure nobody died. So I don't even think the comms guy's gonna panic. Though he should. Now the upkeep phase comes, we all lose our frostbites. Sure, I guess I should search. What do we got here? We got 2 focuses. Alright, I get a success on that focus. Is that down? Let's do another focus. Throw away 2 cards. I'm gonna throw away 2 cards. This goes down by 1. Now I'm into the 3 range, and I'm gonna search. I only have 1 card. It is a close call. Roll 3. I'm gonna wait for the next turn. Hopefully the yellow guy doesn't escape me. I got 4 time. I'm getting back short rest and 2 walks. And I have 4 time. Retaliate. Close call. Weak attack. This goes back to 6, and we're now on to terror turn. Which he's going to recover a heart. Nothing there. The organism is in the kitchen, is going to panic. He's got a 4. He goes out to the hallway. And we pull a terror card. Are we alone? If there are no exposed victims in your space or in a space with a normal victim, discard this card. I hate that. If there are no exposed victims in your space or in a space with a normal, there are not. I just lost a turn. Now we're oh crap. Thick skin. The mutated organism closest to you gets this power. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Well, that would be the one that already has the other minor dark power. So does he get 2 minor dark powers? I guess so. The next time a mutated organism... Wait a minute. What is it? Oh, so it doesn't really have any special skills. It's just 3 extra hearts. Mutated organism close to you gets this power. There's no mutating. Yep, that's just it. Now this guy gets 3 health. Panic phase. Exposed victim panics. Nobody died. So the comms guy's gonna stay there still. 2. He goes into here. Upkeep phase. Nobody has frostbite. I am going to... Let's see, I'm in green. Alright, I'm gonna search. This is just... Alright. I'm moving this over here, but both of these correspond to this one guy. Alright, search. Alright, we got 1. Success gives me the roller skates and a test kit. Oh wait, am I in the supply closet? I am. I can throw away 2 cards, which I might want to do. I need a weapon. I need to find a weapon here. I'm gonna throw away... Oh, I need that short rest. Walk. Alright, I'll throw away short rest and walk. Hopefully the thing under the roller skates will be really good. Let's find out. We got roller skates. Well, we got a flamethrower. I'll freaking take that. Take that. I will take that flamethrower. Flamethrower. Question is, do I want to equip it? I got that 2-way radio. Taking the test kit. What do I want to do? Do I want to keep the 2-way radio? Move the yellow guy into my space. Yeah, I'm going to use the 2-way radio. Not going to equip the flamethrower yet until the upkeep phase on the next turn. Use the 2-way radio. Move the red guy out in the hallway. Because this guy's going to panic out of there. And hopefully he doesn't attack him, although he might. What does that leave me with? Walk, retaliate, and close call. Now I can go test the yellow guy. So I'm going to walk. Ah, God damn it. Alright, I'm going to have to play the close call. There we go. Shit. Well, I lost 2 time. Now it goes down to 2, but I can move his space into here. I can now test the yellow guy. I'm going to use this test kit. Find out if the yellow guy... Please be human. If this guy's an exposed... I'm dead if this guy's an organ. I'm probably dead anyway. Look at all this. Look at all the damage I got to do to people. Alright, safe. Replace the exposed victim with a normal victim and remove this card from the game. Well, I'm removing all the test results. Doesn't matter because there's no more people to test. This is now a normal victim. All I have is a retaliate card and 2 time. Alright, I'm going to get this back. Weak attack, 2 focuses. Definitely need a sprint. So that's what I'll be grabbing there. And close call. Walk, short rest, search. Let's see. This flamethrower has 2 uses. Put that there. Did I grab 3? No, it's 2. Alright, so that was the end of that. This goes to 6. We're on their turn. He's going to recover health. He doesn't do anything. This guy is going to panic. Six. What is this doing down here? I don't think that's right. 6. 4 through 6, he goes into the kitchen. No, that's it. He's coming out of the kitchen. 6. This guy goes in the rec rooms. So now we pull tarot card. It senses we are vulnerable. If there is no mutated organism in play, there are. Wait, if there is no mutated organism in play, there is. So we move down. And each guy's going to move to and target either me or a victim. Doc, you're dead. Son of a bitch. I put my money on the wrong thing. I should have headed towards the dock. This guy's dead. Well, actually, I guess you go... Yeah, this guy would be first. He's dead. This guy goes up. And when you move that up, it doesn't matter who killed it. You probably trigger everything. So the horror track's going to go up. That's not good. This guy is going to restore a health. That sucks. Now, this guy's turn is up. He is going to move and kill the red guy, the doctor. So this guy is going to go up. And now this guy's going to target me or a victim, move to it, and attack. And he moves at 2. 1, 2. So he didn't make it. This guy is going to do the same thing. And he moves, he has a stronger move. The mutant gains +1 to its mutant movement value. So he moves at 4. He's going to make it. And then he's going to attack. 1, 2. Moves into my space. Now I got the Malamute. When an enemy enters your space, deal 1 damage to it. Alright, so he moved into my space, so I'm going to deal 1 damage to it. I'd love to take it off from there, but this was the most recent one. You can probably just choose, right? Doesn't say. I'm pretty sure you can probably choose that, so I'm going to take it off that. Alright. Anyway, he moved into my spot. Now he attacks. He's going to kill this guy. Discard, and then that's going to bring the Bloodlust up, which recycles it. It says discard the next character card only once, no matter no number of organisms. And that was the last one. Oh, no good. Well, that sucks. Because the finale's coming up now. What we just did was 1 of these. So now we do 1 of these. Oh my god. Alright, so the one in the hallway goes first. He moves and attacks. So he's going to move into the spot, which causes him to lose a heart due to my dog. And then he's going to attack me at 3, but then he's going to end up killing the poor dog. Enemy enters space, deal damage to it. Next time you take damage, ignore it and discard this card instead. Oh, poor dog. But if it's any consolation to you, Mr. Malamute dog, I'm about to die as well. So he moved into my space. He attacked, got rid of the dog. Now the organism, the other one, crawling guy, he's already in the space. He's going to attack, and I have a retaliate. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Alright, well, I'll play the retaliate. It'd be nice if I had that flamethrower going. I didn't buy an attack card. Oh man, I only got a weak attack. Ooh, I got 2 successes. Damn, if I had that flamethrower. All right, I ignore 2 attacks. He attacks at the power of 2. All right, well, that's good. Well, yeah, I ignore all, actually. But I do 2 damage to him. So, actually, I have to take it from these. That's gone. And now I think we're done with this. These guys are gone. Panic phase. There's nobody to panic. Upkeep phase. I'm going to equip the flamethrower. This must be kept in your hands, and you may not have any items in your backpack. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, actually, the dog wasn't in my backpack. Although maybe I had the test kit. I don't know. I don't think the test kit counts either. Although I wouldn't have been able to hold that radio, but I didn't realize. I should have read it. I should have read the card. Maybe used once per action phase to deal damage equal to half the killer's current health, rounded down, or to kill all minions in your space. And I guess you gotta choose somebody, I think. So, I don't have any attack cards, but I do have that. Half the killer's health rounded down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have the same health right now. It should be over here. Oh, you know, I forgot to reveal the finale. Reductive assimilation. When this card is revealed, any remaining exposed victims are immediately assimilated. Well, there's none. If there is only one mutated organism in play, and you are in its space at the beginning of the killer phase, you have been assimilated and lose the game? Wait, did I just lose the game? If there's only one mutated organism in play. Okay, and you are in its space at the beginning of the killer phase. You have been assimilated and lost. Alright. So, I have to choose a killer to kill to go after this flamethrower. Who's it gonna be? Do I have a short rest? I don't even have the short rest. Ooh. Who has worse? 2, 3, 3, 2. Alright, the crawling guy only does 2 damage. So I should probably try and get rid of the guy with the big mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, they both have 6. I use the flamethrower. Can knock him down to 3. Alright, so how does that work? I'm going to use 1 shot on the flamethrower. Maybe used once per action phase to deal damage equal to half the killer's current health, rounded down. Or, alright, so that would be 3. And the question is it all killers? It seems to me like it should be all killers in your space, but maybe use once per action phase to deal damage equal to half the killer's current. So I'm gonna assume I have to just shoot at 1. But I don't know. I'm not really sure. Alright, I did 3 damage to him. I do have a weak attack, but that's kind of weak. I can only deal 1 damage to him at best. I want to focus. Oh, come on. I gotta throw away 2 cards. Alright, so I'll do the focus and sprint. Let's move down to 5. This will move down to 1. All I got left is a weak attack. Ah, I can't buy the retaliate. Need to retaliate. I am dead. I can get that furious strike, but I'm gonna be facing like. Let's see, what am I gonna be facing? I'm gonna be facing 2 attacks coming up. And I only have 2 health. Okay, I have 5 times, so the only way I can survive is these guard cards, which aren't going to do any damage. Yep, I ain't got no more options. I got 2 guards and a close call. I think this is the end of the game. I think this is the end of the game. I can possibly fend him off if I get lucky during these 2 guard cards, but then I really don't... all I can do is that flamethrower again. I'm not really sure how that flamethrower works. Alright, so panic, nothing. Upkeep, nothing. Correct? Correct. So now's my turn. 2 walks, short rest, close call. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? It's their turn now. I gotta do the guards. They're gonna move to me, starting with this guy. He gets 1 of his health back. That sucks. He's gonna move to me and he's gonna attack me at a 3. Do 3 damage. I roll 3 dice, trying to guard against it. I get 1 success, which is reduce the attack by 2, or I can throw away 2 cards, save that 1 health. But I'm not going to, because that'll give me an extra die. So now I'm going to be rolling 4 dice on this next guard. Alright, I got 1 success, which is all I needed, because he only attacks at the power of 2. Alright, so now is the panic phase and the other phase, which doesn't matter. That leaves me with a weak attack and a flamethrower. I guess I should flamethrower the walker guy, the crawler. And I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So deal 3 damage to him. Leaves him with 3. And I guess I can short rest. Alright, I'm gonna short rest. Roll in 4 dice. Come on. Come on, 2 successes. Oh, man. Son of a bitch. Well, I can throw away this. Throw away everything, really. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the close. But then I lose 2 time, and I need that time. I'm just gonna have to try my luck here. Throw away all the cards. And get 2 of those back. That leaves me with 6 time. So I need that retaliate. Alright, I'll get the fly faster on this to throw away. I'd love to get a furious strike, but I can't afford it. I'll be getting focus and focus back. Bought those. Let's go back. Let's call. Walk. Weak attack. Short rest. Guard, guard. Done with that turn. It is their turn. First killer's up. And he's gonna heal. Oh, I don't like that. He heals. He attacks me. This is the guy I gotta retaliate against because he does higher damage. He does into damage of 3. I am now rolling 3 dice. Shouldn't I be at full health? No, I'm not, because I was at that. Okay. Now rolling 3 dice. Is that correct? That is correct. Oh, man. Not good. If I only take 1 success, I lose 1 health. Which means the next guy's gonna kill me. I gotta lose. I need all 4 successes. Focus, focus, fly faster, and close call. Alright. Alright, I'll play all these. I need 2 successes. So I ignore all damage from the attack. I do 2 damage to him. Now he's going to attack me. He's going to do 2 damage. Leaves me with 1 health. And that is the end of that. Now my turn. I have no cards, so I can't do anything except buy stuff for 6. I can't buy the retaliate. The only way I'm going to survive now is if I have final health. I'm getting walk, weak attack, walk, short rest back. I can buy 1 guard. Actually, I can buy 2 guard cards. Could buy 2. I really want to buy that Furious Strike, though. Guard cards aren't going to do any damage. But all right, I'll take the 2. All right. Took the 2 guard cards and a close call. All right. That's that. Focus. Focus. Fly faster. Close call. Retaliate. All right, so now it's their turn. This guy's going to recover a heart. This guy's going to... Oh, I've been forgetting to panic that guy. It doesn't matter. I mean, he moves fast. He'd move right back anyway. But technically, I should have been panicking this guy. Like, he'd panic into there. But it doesn't matter. He would panic back in there. Well, actually, first I have to resolve this guy completely. Ay, ay, ay. So I got a guard card. Play against his attack. I will be rolling 4 dice since I am on final health. I get 2 successes. All right. I ignore all damage. So this guy, he would have panicked into now he does his turn. He panics in the hallway. Which doesn't really matter because he moves right back anyway. He's got 2 boots and he moves at power of 3. So he moves back and then he attacks. I'm rolling 4 dice. I get 1 success, which is fine because he only attacks at 2. So now it is my turn, and I don't have anything to attack him with other than a weak attack. So I could play that. I want to get a retaliate. I would love to get a Furious Strike. I can't. I could sell cards. I'm going to sell 2 cards. I'll sell these 2 walks. That'll put me up to 8. 8 time. Do the short rest. I'm rolling 4 dice. 4 dice. No! Well, I got 1 success. Throw away the close call and the weak attack, and I can get 2, but then I have no cards. And all I'm buying is a retaliate and an improvise, and I have no cards to throw away. I'm gonna have to roll good. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to get super lucky. Super lucky. I do have 2 focuses to throw away. All right, now it is their turn. He's gonna get a health back. He's gonna attack. And I do have to retaliate. Should I play it on him or the other guy? I guess I gotta play it on him. Oh, I'd love to play it on the other guy because I could potentially... Well, no, I can't kill him. Not yet, anyway. Play the retaliate. I'm rolling 3 dice. Is that correct? Yep. I got 1 success. Reduce attack by 2. So he still does 1 damage to me. Oh, no. Still does 1 damage to me. I don't have a guard. Well, I'm dead. This guy, unless I have final health, this guy is going to panic. 2. He moves out to the hall, then he moves back and attacks me. And I have no... He's going to attack at 2. I needed 2 successes, didn't have it. So do I have final health? Do I have final health? No, I am dead. Dead. And that is that. If I'd gotten 3, if I'd gotten lucky on that last one, I'd still have the 1 health left.
And then I could have played the Furious Strike. But that only does 2 damage, so I still wouldn't have killed him. I was doomed. I was doomed.